Boston, 1919. The North End hums with industrial life, dominated by a massive steel tank 50 feet tall. Inside, 2 million gallons of thick, fermented molasses wait under immense pressure, vibrating with dangerous kinetic energy. For years, the residents heard ominous groans and metallic pokes from the tank's hull. Despite the obvious structural leaks, the owners simply painted the steel brown to hide the seeping red molasses from the public. The temperature rose sharply to 40 degrees, causing the cold molasses inside to expand rapidly. The rivets, already strained to their breaking point, began to pop like rapid gunfire across the Boston waterfront industrial zone. Suddenly, at 12:40 p.m., the structural integrity failed completely. A deafening roar shook the earth as the steel tank disintegrated, releasing a 25-foot-high wave of black death moving at 35 miles per hour. This wasn't water. It was a viscous, boiling sludge twice as dense as the ocean. It crushed buildings like cardboard, lifting houses off their foundations and snapping the supports of the Boston Elevated Railway. Horses were trapped in the sticky mire, unable to move as the waves solidified in the cold air. People struggling to swim found themselves encased in a substance that acted like quicksand, pulling them under. The air filled with the sweet, sickening smell of burnt sugar and the screams of survivors. Rescue workers rushed into the knee-deep sludge, but the more they moved, the deeper they sank into the mess. As the molasses cooled, it hardened into a cement-like trap. Firefighters used salt water from the harbor to break down the sticky walls, but the process was agonizingly slow as the sun began to set. 21 people lay dead, and 150 were injured in the wake of the sugar tsunami. The once vibrant waterfront was now a graveyard of steel, timber, and the darkest liquid ever to strike. The cleanup would take months, and the legal battles would last for years. But for the people of Boston, the smell of molasses would haunt the streets of the North End for decades to come.